All right, the goal for the next 30 days is to completely eliminate energy drinks from my life, which won't be easy since I drink them regularly. Now I have a natural supplement at hand, which should keep my energy levels in check and help me whenever I feel low in energy. It's called Guayusa. Let's see how it goes. It's December 3rd, 2021. My caffeine intake has been gone through the roof lately. I've already tried to quit caffeine many times and actually did. Every time I did, the first couple of days were terrible, absolutely terrible, with headache and stuff. And then it usually levels out my energy level pretty well, so no longer all these ups and downs I get from caffeine, but really constant energy. However, after 2 or 3 weeks, usually, I all of a sudden feel the urge again to try caffeine. I feel like whenever I'm a bit tired that I could use one of those sugar-free energy drinks, and it starts with one a day. And all of a sudden, I find myself drinking 1 pre-workout and 2 energy drinks per day. Now, the caffeine content in those, I talked to a doctor and he actually said it's not dangerous per se, but I also know that those energy drinks are not too healthy, let's say, for me and my body. So I'm trying to, I don't want to say quit, but I want to lower my caffeine intake. Now, I still want to have this high energy, right? Caffeine gives me energy. And I've been researching a bit, came across something called Guayusa. All right, it's like a plant from the South America, I believe. And it's supposed to have like many health benefits. One of those is improved energy. So I'm gonna take it now, see what's going to happen. It's kind of a self-experiment. I've read good things about it. I've read things that it doesn't do anything. I've used guarana in the past when I was in the army, actually. Helped me with energy. And yeah, let's see what this does. This one is from a Swiss brand called Sunbird. And they were kind enough to give me this one, kind of a present. And I'm going to take it now for the first time. And I will let you know what it does, if it does anything. All right. So I'm going to open now. Ooh, looks nasty. Does it even focus? Yeah. It looks absolutely nasty. Okay. So like half of the pipe. Oh, oh, this is strong, really, really strong taste. It's pure alcohol. If I didn't know better, I would say it's pure alcohol. There's actually alcohol in it. It's water, it's this Ilex Guyusa and alcohol. But it's strong. It's really strong. Yeah, I would be surprised if it doesn't do anything, but let's see. So this is day 1 of my experiment. I will keep you up to date. So far, obviously, it's been just like 20 seconds. I don't feel anything. But let's see. I'm going to keep you up to date. All right, half an hour later now. I'm feeling good. Feeling energized. Not like, caffeine's all high energy, but that's like really okay. I'm in a really good mood to work. Yeah, I'm not sure whether it's from the Guayusa or not, but right now I'm feeling good. And focus is good. I'm gonna keep working. So, quick update. It's been 3 hours since I took the Guayusa. Guayusa, I still don't know how to pronounce that. Now, I have to admit, I was just in the flow. The past 3 hours, they flew by, literally. I was in the zone. I was in the zone again. Not sure whether it's related to that or not, because it was literally the first time I took it. I think it does something. It does something. We'll see. I'll keep you up to date. All right, this is day 2 of my experiment. So far, so good. Yesterday, I didn't go completely without alcohol. In fact, I still use my pre-workout. That means 200 to 300 milligrams of caffeine, but I didn't have any energy drinks, monsters and whatnot. So that's good. What I noticed, however, yesterday evening, I had a hard time falling asleep. I really had a hard time. I took my pre-workout maybe around 3-ish, about 3 maybe. Usually I don't have any problems falling asleep. Yesterday I did. I stood up until 11 or even 12. Not sure whether it's because of that or not. I will see how it goes, whether I can sleep better today when I don't use any. Today is actually Sunday, and I might do some check-in videos, nothing too demanding, and therefore I have my regular pre-workout, but nothing else. And then probably tomorrow I will use it again and see how it goes. All right, it's now day 3 of my experiment. 9 o'clock in the morning. Haven't had any caffeine yet. Feeling totally okay, and therefore I will not use the the Guayusa until I actually have the urge to take it, until I need some energy. By the way, yesterday evening I also had troubles falling asleep, and I haven't had this supplement yesterday, so I think it's not connected. Must be something else. Okay. Yeah, that's it for now. Update you later. All right, it's day 4, I believe, without energy drinks. It's going well so far. It's now 2:50 in the afternoon. This is when I usually get a bit tired. And honestly, the thought of having an energy drink is welcoming right now. What I'm going to do is have some of those drops. And I hope they're as satisfying as an energy drink and as energizing. Still terrible. Right? Good. I'm gonna keep working now. Let's see whether this helps with energy. It's now half an hour since I took the Guayusa, and honestly, I'm not sure whether I can actually feel something or not. I mean, I feel fine, feel totally okay, not tired, so I guess it's working. However, at this point, I want to point out that it's very difficult to actually measure the effectiveness, simply because this is not a clinical study, meaning the circumstances, they change, and there's so many factors that play a role. For example, when I don't get a lot of sleep, when I'm stressed, when I work a lot, all these things, they change from day to day, and therefore obviously I will have like the ups and the downs, and I'm not sure whether I can then give credits to the Guayusa. For example, if I sleep enough, if I get enough nutrients, if I eat healthy, what is the case most of the time, then I obviously feel fine. I have more energy. On the other hand, when I don't get enough sleep because my baby girl is sick or whatnot, then I feel terrible, and then obviously not even such a supplement can help. Same with energy drinks. In such cases, I feel maybe
okay with an energy drink, but still not really good, right? So it's very, very hard to tell whether this actually does something or not. So far, good experience, yes. And most importantly, it keeps me away from the energy drinks, which is the entire goal. So far, so good. All right, now the next day, it's actually 7:30 in the morning. I'm pretty damn tired. Woke up at 6 o'clock, went to bed at 2-ish at night, simply because we went out with my sister, had dinner, enjoyed some really good fondue chinoise there at the restaurant. It was really, really good, but didn't sleep too much, and I'm really freaking tired today, I've got to admit. So I really wish I could now have an energy drink that would give me some energy right away, but this is against the project here, right? I want to cancel the energy drinks. I want to stop having them. So what I'm going to do now is take some of these drops and then see whether it does anything. Like today, it's really good day to see its effect, to verify whether this is something to my energy levels or not. So it's now 1 hour later. I made my hair in the meantime. I've been writing a bit on my book that is going to be released in June 2022. And what I just realized is that I don't have any headaches, which is unusual. In the past, every time I would quit caffeine, after just a day or two, I would get like the worst headaches ever. And right now, this time, they are just not there, which I welcome, obviously. Now, we have to consider that I'm not off caffeine completely. I still use my pre-workout. So we're still within the 200 or 200 to 300 milligrams of caffeine range. But still, that's less than I usually take. Because a normal day, I would certainly add 1 energy drink, if not 2, at my worst times. So it's getting better. I like it. We are marking the 1 week mark without energy drinks. I'm actually super proud of myself that I achieved this. As said, like not a long time ago, I used to drink 2 energy drinks most of the times, which is like a lot. Now, 1 week without energy drink. Yesterday, I really craved one. What I did then, I had a Coke Zero. So yeah, there's a little bit of caffeine in there. Again, I'm not going just cold turkey and quitting caffeine. That's not actually the goal of the entire experiment. It's more about the energy drinks, because they're really not that good. Okay, they're attacking the teeth. They have a lot of chemicals, and yeah, then of course the up and down because of the caffeine isn't good either. I just felt like that I depend on them, which I don't want to. And with Coke Zero, it's more like something I really enjoy. It's not something that I depend on, and therefore, yeah, I really enjoyed it. Don't have a bad conscience about it. So everything going well so far. Energy levels are okay. I don't have like this super highs anymore that I had when I drank in energy, obviously, but just much more stable energy levels, which is good. So everything good so far. All right, guys, today is such a day where I just struggle with energy. I feel just not that energized as usual. And what I would do at this point, just like go to the fridge and take out an energy drink, sugar-free. Now I don't have any, so yeah, what I do is second time now today I take some of this Guyusa, some drops, in the hope that I get some energy. Again, probably just more mental, but just taking in this process, I believe it gives me some energy and that I survive the day basically better. All right, so yeah, there we go. Still disgusting, but anyway, let's move on.
All right, January 1st, 3 weeks without any energy drinks. That's awesome. In the meantime, we had Christmas, we had New Year's Eve, and I enjoyed some Coke Zeros. I also had, what else? My usual pre-workout. So again, this is not a try to get off caffeine completely. More so, it's an experiment to reduce my caffeine intake and to strategically use my caffeine pre-workout in order to increase my performance in the gym, obviously. Now, do I struggle? Not so much. I never had any headaches so far. Every now and then I have the really strong desire to have an energy drink, but somehow, yeah, I manage to push through without it. Now, do I still use the Guayusa? No, not really. I think in the past it would help me. Probably just more mental. I took it and I believed it would give me some kind of energy. So it would just satisfy my brain, I would say, my mind. But honestly, I don't take it regularly, and whether I actually feel something or not, I cannot really tell. But even if it was just like mentally, if it's just like a placebo, then I'm still happy with that. It still helps, right? Because I think placebo, this effect is underrated. At the end of the day, I wanted to get rid of the energy drinks, and this product specifically, it helped me to do that. So yes, it works. It definitely works. All right, it's now January 8th, 2022. That means I'm 4 weeks into the challenge. In fact, I've passed the 30-day mark and I was successful in this experiment. So that's good news, I would say. There's a couple of things I want to say about this challenge. First and foremost, I never experienced any symptoms of withdrawal, mainly because I didn't go off caffeine completely. I would still have my pre-workout drink, as I stated earlier, and occasionally, at Christmas and New Year and birthday events, I would still have a Coke Zero. To my surprise, what happened is whenever I would have a Coke Zero, I would get nervous. Like, I could really feel the caffeine in the Coke Zero. There's not a lot of caffeine in Coke Zero, and this actually shows me how high my tolerance has developed over time, because I had so many energy drinks all the time. I didn't even really notice it anymore. You know, your body gets used to the stimulant, to caffeine, and therefore you need to be careful, because over time, and this happened to me, I developed a tolerance and I needed more and more just to feel something. Okay. Now, completely honest, my productivity during the time was a bit lower than usual. And I think this comes down to the fact that whenever I would feel a bit tired or unconcentrated, I would have an energy drink. Okay. Now, I haven't had them anymore, and therefore I could not increase my productivity just like by drinking an energy drink, right? In general, however, I would also say I had less of those downs, those urges to actually have an energy drink. So much more stable energy levels. And therefore, yeah, my need for energy drinks was also lower. Okay. Because, when you have an energy drink, what usually happens is your productivity goes up, your focus goes up, you feel hyped. And then after that, you're having a crash, right? Like a huge low. And what you actually need or want then is again some caffeine to get this high again. So if you don't have caffeine in the first place, you won't have a crash. All right. Now, the one thing you probably want to know, did Guyusa, this natural supplement, help or not? Now, the thing is, I used it kind of a replacement for energy drinks. Especially in the beginning, I would have a lot of cravings. I wanted an energy drink so bad. And instead of having an energy drink then, I would have some of those drops. Because the benefits of this supplement here is like more energy, more productivity, better well-being, and so forth. Now, I think it's safe to say, at least from my experience, that it doesn't come close to what caffeine does to you. Okay. However, the thing is, especially in the beginning, I would use it regularly. And I could feel a difference. Or maybe I didn't. That sounds super weird, but what actually happened is my craving for energy drinks went away simply because my mind was convinced that I would get energy from that supplement. So it was like, okay, you got now your energy, you don't need another drink, right? Maybe it was just mental, placebo. But even if that was the case, then I'm super happy about it. Because of that, I didn't drink any energy drinks anymore. So yeah, in the beginning, it definitely helped. After a while, I stopped using it, mainly because it's disgusting, to be honest. Didn't like the taste at all. But I think it was not made to be delicious or tasteful. It's just like some unpleasant oils that you put into your mouth. Anyway, we're moving on. The question arises, will I continue using it? Probably not. Will I ever use it again? Maybe, probably. And the same goes for caffeine. So, again, I'm not saying that I stop drinking energy drinks once and for all, for the rest of my life. However, at some point, I will probably have energy drinks again. In fact, I'm about to go to Brazil, and there they have those Monster energy drinks, the absolutely zero ones that I absolutely love. And chances are that I'm going to have one. And chances are that I'm going to be absolutely hyped after drinking that. And I will allow myself to have them for sure. Thing is, again, those caffeine breaks, or again, it was actually not a caffeine break, it was just to get rid of energy drinks, because I didn't feel comfortable with the amount of energy drinks I had, and I would feel some downsides, and I felt like it would attack my teeth and so on, and I just wanted to get rid of my bad habit. Okay, and I managed it. It helped. The Guayusa helped. Cannot say it was a replacement, but all in all, it helped me to manage to push through the 4 weeks, and therefore it was a success. That's it. Everything I wanted to say. Now, I want to know whether you've tried to come off energy drinks too. If so, were you successful with it? What actually helped in your scenario? Also, if you find this content helpful, it was pretty different to what I usually do, then please give this video a thumbs up. And yeah, I think that's it for now. Thanks for tuning in. Bye, everyone.